All that diabolical punt return, kick return stuff. Helps to have the fast guys there.
Alright, first I'm going to talk about special teams real quick. In the stat sheet, I thought it was tied the school record, but I wasn't sure, but we did some digging, and Vickers tied the school record for the longest field goal in school history at 31 yards. And that takes a lot. That has to have a good snap, good hold, good blocking. I think our offensive line learned their lesson on blocking for extra points. I tied a gasher to everyone that got blocked going into the league, and that ended abruptly. They don't like running gashers, by the way. Let's see, Kyle Kirschner, come on up. Okay, I'll get some stats out of the way first. Kyle is a defensive tackle, had 27 initial hits, 9 assists, for a total of 36 tackles. He had 2 sacks and 6 tackles for loss. Okay, that's pretty impressive. The way our system is set up is our defensive tackles, they're taught to occupy blockers so linebackers can have all the glory, to a point. And then after that initial phase, they can run around and make tackles like wild men. He did a great job. Also, he has right now the school record for deadlift at 685 pounds. I was just told that today. So, did you get 7? Oh, 685. Anyways, that's like half a car. Just to kind of sum it up. He can pick up the front of a car and walk around. That's pretty impressive. Also, well, we'll get on to this fun stuff. Alright, he was a first-year player. He came out a little bit last year, and for whatever reason, it didn't stick, but he came back, and he worked real hard in the off-season, obviously deadlifting that much weight. I don't even know what your squat is, but it's probably ridiculous. What was it? 479. So I wasn't quite sure what I was going to have. Very big, very strong, obviously. But you never know how it's going to work out, how it's going to transition out of the field once you get the pads on. It's a whole different ball game once you start hitting people. It took a couple of games and some scrimmages for him to get used to the contact part of it. It's a shock. Okay, we're asking you to put a helmet on and run into another person as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and enjoy it. Okay? Which we all do if you play. But being, I'm as smart as I am, we finally we'll just throw him in there, see what he does. So we threw him in Woodward, put him in the whole game, and he had 7 initial hits. Couldn't block him at all. I'm like, well, I'm a genius. So he stayed there. He literally, during plays, would pick up offensive guards and centers and throw them into quarterbacks. So he could have had more sacks, but we don't really count launching players into the quarterbacks. And after he got used to the physicality of it, he ended up playing every snap, literally. We subbed him once in a while. And one thing I did like about him as the season went on, we do run gassers on Mondays. That's our conditioning. That's when we run sideline to sideline. And they're on the clock, and we have coaches at each end. So if you stop short or if you don't go hard, we give you a thumbs down and we start again. Kyle routinely won his gasser group just because he wanted to work hard. And I'm proud of you for that. He's extremely physical and he's very fast off the ball, and he has great hands. As a defensive tackle, you have to get off the ball fast. And you have to get in the offensive lineman so he can't go anywhere. And you have to be good with your hands to shed a blocker and to make a tackle. He was very, very good at that. He graded out of an average over 80% for every snap that he was in. And that's assignments. We shift a lot, we move around a lot. We have blitz packages to where the defensive tackle has to know where he's going at all times, and a lot of people think, oh, it's defense, you guys are just not true. We're very complicated at some point, and he did everything perfect, just about. And he also, a personal achievement, he received second team All-TAC.